Hello, everyone. What's going on? See, I came on actually earlier than the estimated time tonight. How about that? How about that? I had tweeted out that we were going to do it at 9, around 9. Well, it's 8:45. It's 8:45. Hello, everybody. Thanks to all of our moderators who are here. I really appreciate that. Raven Riley, K Body. I'm sure we'll have more mods too. Hello to everybody. Polly says he'll call at 9 to remind me. Hey, Polly. April Coco here. Kiwi NZ, Yvonne McMillan, Christine Atherton, John 1948, J.K. Sinar, Ryan the Gamer, Louise, Big BGOG, Rick Hoppy, Marge, Dr. McRib, SG. Hey, Sarah's modding too. Thanks, Sarah. And Big Ball of Yarn is modding. Thanks, Big Ball of Yarn. Over there on Twitch, Yassine is there. Lancelon, Texas Snack Pack, Christophonics, Big Akamo, Viken Erdogan, Haas McKayfabe, Janet Burnett is here. My name is Renee Jan Porter. Jimmy ZNJ, Gas on the Brain, Brad, Rick Hoppy, hello Rick, Jeremy Nason, Tracks and Relax, Kellen L, Amy, Laura Stevenson's Life is here. Hannikin is here. Allie C. Flagler Ghost Girl. Selena Trucker Wife. Brandon Reed. Pamela J. Crisp. AJ is modding. Thanks, AJ. Konstantin Perekipchenko. Perekipchenko. Polly says, you guys see the new AI explanation of the chat. What is it? They have the, what is it, the AI summary? I think that's been there for a little while. I don't know how well it works. Don't they have like an AI summary of the chat you can, on YouTube, you can get if you want it? Oh, it says auto-generated experiment. You know, it's interesting. It says auto-generated experiment. Now, I remember seeing something like this a couple months ago. But it almost seems like it's a little different now. That is interesting. It just popped up and said like the chatters are showing their appreciation. Oh, you know what? Sorry. Just to be clear, what I saw a test version of it. Just to be clear. I was getting confused. So it looks like they're introducing this now. I know it's something that they had been working on, but it was not released. So it looks like they're actually implementing this sort of chat summary. Well, when I opened up the broadcast on the YouTube page, there was a little box that said the chatters are expressing their gratitude or something like that. I don't know, whatever it said. April Coco says they have AI summaries in Facebook of people's comments. I actually haven't seen that. Now, does the AI thing only pop up when you go to the page on YouTube, or does it keep popping up? Because I only saw it that one time. Sarah says YouTube has made changes lately. It looked like it was the Gemini, the Google Gemini AI logo. Sean Stiers is here. Gardening with Susie is here. Mary Gaffney is here. Pam Turner. Captain Mercy is here over there on Twitch. Unleashed Flute is on Twitch. Hello, everyone. If you back out and come back to chat, it comes back each time. So if I turn off the chat and then I show chat, yes, that's interesting. It says many viewers are sharing their thoughts on the recent changes made by YouTube. I don't know if that's true. Others are discussing various platforms such as Facebook, Amazon, and the use of AI in summarizing comments and product reviews. So if you click off the chat or just click out of the chat and then like you click hide chat and then show chat, you will see on YouTube a summary of the chat. Has anyone else tried it? You guys should try that on YouTube. Hey, Javaris is here. Hey, Javaris. Thanks, Polly. Try that if you're watching on YouTube. Justin S. is here. Man, this fan feels especially nice tonight. Sarah says, I want to see that during a political stream. I don't know if it's available on mobile. I'm on desktop. I didn't try. I can open up my phone and see. Let's see. If I put it on my phone. I didn't try. It did not pop up on my phone. It came up on desktop, not on my phone. So it is working on desktop. Polly says it's going to steal his jokes. Randy J is here. Rick says it did not work on my iPad. Yeah, so again, it's on desktop. Oh, Tracks and Relax says my phone has it. Well, I don't know then. I don't know. Good to see everybody tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Let me do this again. Show chat. Now what does it say? People are greeting the streamer and other viewers and discussing the recent hot weather in Spackle. I mean, are they really? See, I feel like it does this thing where if one person says something, it'll say people are discussing this, but really people aren't discussing it. It's like one person mentioned it. Pamela J is here, John 1948. Little Creepy is here. Richard Williams is here. Hi, Richard. Got a bunch of things to talk about tonight. We'll give people a couple minutes to get here. But yeah, a number of topics, number of things to cover. Cynthia says, Spackle was so yesterday. Running Kings is here on Twitch. Hello. Annie Cush is here on Twitch. Hello. I don't think Twitch has AI summaries of the chat. Teresa Moulton is here. No, weather-wise. If I'm going to make blueberry muffins, I will be in the kitchen. There is nowhere in this studio for me to make blueberry muffins. That will be a kitchen stream. Great Googly is here. Lil Cam is here. PZ Papa Zulu. Brig Commander. Kiwi NZ. Amy. Hey, thanks, Kinetic. Kinetic is a member. Thanks to Kinetic and all of our other members. Thanks, Kinetic. Alden Rose is here from Woodstock, New York. Namaste. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Is it Namaste? I never say it. I can't remember. Namaste? I've looked it up and I just forget. Is here. Joner Games is getting timed out because Joner Games is talking about news, and this is not a news channel. So Joner Games, you can come back in 5 minutes. You need to respect the rules. 5-minute timeout for Joner Games. Hopefully Joner Games can find some way to entertain him or herself for 5 minutes. Casey is here. Tukes is here. Laura Stevenson is here. Gosh, the fan feels so nice. Please do not repeat posts. Eric Siegel's getting a timeout for 1 minute for repeating a post. No repeat posts. People are already violating the rules. Yeah, the rules are there for a reason. Yeah, weather-wise, sometime soon. Sometime soon we'll do the muffins. I don't have the ingredients yet. I gotta pick them up at some point. Hey, we got to the mirrors. Mark French, AI summary, you may need to be on your desktop to get it. Should just appear there. Try clicking out of the chat and clicking back in. Melissa Hayes just got a window fan. All right, let's get this started. Let's get this started. Thanks, Weatherwise. Cynthia's here. Brad bought a portable AC. Magnus Forslund is here. No, I don't do gaming. I wish I had some more time. Then maybe I'd do some gaming. We did a stream like 2 years ago where I played something on the air on Twitch. It was, what was that game where you have to like, one person's like the spy or whatever. It like takes place on a spaceship and somebody's trying to sabotage everybody else. Everybody was playing it for a while. So I did that for one stream. That was like 2 years ago. Among Us. Right, Among Us was the game. Exactly. I got the new table up with the router. I can show you that. The table I assembled last night, I put the router on. It's here. I'm going to show it to you. Can you see this? Let's see. I can see it, but you can't see it. Why can't you? Why are you not seeing? You're not seeing the phone. You should be seeing the phone. And I don't know why you're not. That's interesting. Usually this works. Where is the phone? Where's the shot from the phone? I'm seeing it on my phone. That should be it right there. You should be seeing it right there. I don't know what's going on. Try this again. Hang on. Hang on, folks. Now what's it doing? I don't know why you're not seeing this. Well, I might not be able to show you tonight. I might not be able to show you the table. It's not that big a deal, but I can't get this thing to work. I don't know what to say. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Oops. Ooh. Oh, I think I know what's happening. I think I know what's happening. I think I might know what's happening. Hang on a second. One moment here. Wait a second. Wait one moment. Let's see if this works. It may have just worked. Let's see. How about now? Nope. For whatever reason, I can't use the phone as a camera right now, and I don't know why that is. I do not know why that is. It's acting all fidgety. Give me 1 second here. Let me just fix something on my computer. Kellen L says the slow mode in chat is killing me. Thanks, Kellen L. I appreciate it. The slow mode is the same as it always is. It's just that you can't post more than once every 45 seconds. That's all it is. 45 seconds. Do you really have valuable things to say more than once every 45 seconds, Kellen L? That's a pretty short time. Kellen says, I have valuable things to say. Oh, I don't doubt you to do, but more than once every 45 seconds? I don't know. And it's always, every night there's always like something that's not working. So tonight it's just that again, I think we're going to have to just not have the phone as a camera tonight. For whatever reason, it's just not feeling it. I can show you guys next time. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Yes, Lance Alon says it gives users more time to think about what we're going to say. Pam says I can't type that fast. It's not that bad. Pamela J is here. Howie M is here. Darren Markley is here. MG Monkey is here. Hey, MG Monkey. T-Sky is here. Dingo the Rex is here. Hello. Hey, thanks, Andrew Minkst. I appreciated Andrew Minkst. Let's talk about, let's update you on the mirrors. Let's update everybody on the mirrors. So last night I put up some mirrors, as many of you know, because many of you were there. Now, some of you might have stopped watching halfway through, and you might have thought, hey, Steve, you have a giant spot on your wall. But if you did, then you missed out. All right, so this is from last night. This is from the stream last night. But I was using these command strips. But just a brief summary, most of you know, well, a lot of you know this, but that happened. A bit of the paint came off the wall. And I think at some point people thought this was a disaster. I didn't think it was too good. I mean, I was just like, well, they'll come in and they'll repaint. I can get the handyman to do the touch-ups, which I can. But anyways, then I had the idea of using spackle. After I got the mirrors up, I said, why don't I spackle it? Because spackle will be, at least make it a little less noticeable. So then I use the spackle that starts out pink and it turns white. And by the end, it was pretty. It was not that bad. I actually think it got a little brighter today. I might have a photo from today. Let me see if I have a photo. I may have one I took today of it. But anyways, it even blends in a little more now than it did last night because it dried out a little more. Hang on, I'll get to your comment. I'll get to your comments in a second. What is happening here? Did I take a picture of it I can show you? I think I did. Or was that last night? No, I took a picture last night. Anyways, though, let me just show you, though. I mean, it actually looks a little better than this right now. This is from last night. Hold on a second. It's not that. This one? How do I do this here? How do I get just that photo? Just that photo. Hang on, I'm going to figure this out. There's that. There's that. I got it. Here. Here it is. Yeah, so you can see it's right in there. And it's actually, this was last night, like after the stream, but it even blends in a little more today. So it's really not that noticeable. Anyways, I'm quite happy with it. I think it looks really good. I really like it. It's a big improvement on the room. Brad says Spackle saved the day. Any other projects in the pipeline? Well, Tukes, I might get more mirrors. So we'll have to maybe talk about that. I might be looking in to get some more mirrors for other parts of the place because I like this so much. I wrote a review for that last night, finally. Kellen says it was quite the emotional roller coaster. It was fun. Terry says, I really like them. It really makes a difference in the room. Every time I mean, I'm in and out of that room all the time. It's where I spend most of my time. And every time I walk by the mirrors, I kind of look at them and say, wow, that looks really cool. Polly, what does NAM mean? Lori S is here. So I'm in the market for other mirrors, but we might talk about that a little later. I do think I want to get some more mirrors. Yeah, these are the pictures I took for the review. Here's another one. See, and again, it actually is even a little lighter than that right now in there. But it's just nice. So I recommend it. I think it's really cool. Polly says, any more mirrors, and I'm going to call you my Italian aunts and uncles from the 70s. I would like to have a mirror in my entryway. And then there's another room I'd like mirrors in. Yeah, I posted the review already. It has to get approved, but I did post the review. This picture, the last two pictures I showed you are for the review. It's better than I like it more than I thought I would. Like I was before I did it, I was like, I might hate these. And now I'm like, oh, I should have done this a long time ago. Great Googly says, I don't think I could do this project. It was pretty easy. I mean, some paint came off the wall, but Polly said his aunt and uncle had mirrored pillars throughout the house. It's just nice. It's really nice. Lunali says, good looking mirrors. Jean says, look like a window. Angelina says, looks nice. Pamela says, I'm not good at hanging things straight. This was all done by just eyeballing it. I didn't use a level or anything, but fortunately it worked out all right. It's fine. Kenro is here. But again, every time I walk by them, I've been looking at them and saying, oh, I like them. It's just much nicer in there with it. Thanks, Captain Country. Amy says, I like it. So at some point, I don't know if we'll do it tonight, but I want to look up for a couple more mirrors. These were, I got these for $3 through Amazon Fine, but they sell the mirrors for like $5 each. This size. Well, if you buy like a 16 pack, I got a 4-pack, but I do want to put another one up, put some more up. Well, we'll talk about that a little later. There's something I'm going to talk about before that, though. We have another little project we need to do. Thanks, Marissa. Yeah, the paint is just not that. A little paint coming off is not a big deal. Again, the handyman has the paint there, so it's like whatever. I mean, if there was a giant gaping hole in the wall, that's something different. But some paint coming off, whatever. I mean, I knew it could happen, so. Hey, thanks again. Sarah, David Green, and Big Ball of Yarn All Modding, Raven Riley, K Body, AJ. Really appreciate all of our mods. Angelina says, I tell my husband all the time about how you are learning all kinds of things. I hope he catches on. I don't know how well I'm learning. I'm trying all kinds of things. But they tend to be things that are pretty simple. The thing waving in the background is the flag being held by the little kangaroo toy, the Australian flag. Maxwell Burnside says, mirrors make the room seem bigger to me. They do. They definitely do. Yes, Christine says you have to start somewhere. Isn't it close to the longest day of the year? Then I get all sad because the days are getting shorter. Thursday, June 20th, the longest day of the year is summer solstice is in 7 days. I love when it gets dark late. It gets dark late and gets light early. I love it. Okay, so we're going to talk about something else. We have a little project we got to do. We have a little project we need to do tonight. Polly will appreciate this, I think. Smoke Steve is here. Hey, Smoke. Smoke Steve is all bitter tonight. The Ring X says, the mirrors make it brighter. You know, I agree with you, the Ring X. The light reflects off the mirror and it does make the room brighter. I agree with you. Hey, thanks, Ma Florida, for resubscribing. Ma Florida resubscribed. Over there on Ma Florida 22. On Twitch. Anita Modaluski is here. No, not a new car. Nothing that big. Nothing that big, Polly. Jonathan Earl is here. Yeah, the table got finished. I just can't show you a video of it right now because my phone video thing is not working, where I can show you what the phone sees. They sell this thing. I don't know if I could really do it with this. It's a whole complex thing, but they sell like a. I get a little annoyed because I'm spending so much time. I like to read your comments during the stream, but then I have to look over here. There's no. I can't look right at the camera and read your comments at the same time, obviously, because the camera's not a monitor. Now they do sell this thing, which is a. It's like a personal teleprompter. And in theory, what you can do is you put the teleprompter, what is it? One way it's a mirror and the other way, one way it's a screen, the other way it's see-through. But in theory, you can put the teleprompter thing in front of your camera and then you could show the chat on the teleprompter maybe. Because then I could look here and read the chat as it's going by looking at the camera. I don't even know if it would work practically here, the way I have everything spaced out. But it would be nice to be able to like look at the camera and see the chat in front of my face. I'm sure it'll be possible to do this virtually in what, 5, 7, 10 years? You know, where you just I wear special contacts or glasses or whatever just gets projected in front of there. But that's why I'm always looking to the side because I'm reading your chat messages. Hey, Polly gave 20 memberships. Wow, thanks, Polly. It's so nice of you. Look at all the new members. Thanks to Polly. Paula Oxenford, Sledgehammer UK, Queen of the South, Lena for you, Terry Workman, Mike. My name is Renee, Tracy Ralston, Jackie M. Thank you. Thank Polly if you got a free membership. Ken Rose says, I'm not getting a new car because I have unlimited car watches. At least till the end of the month I do. Well, I have them for another week and a half or something. The thing I was talking about is called the... yeah, it's the Elgato Prompter. So in theory, you attach it to your camera. What people like are supposed to use it for is it basically, you can project like a script on the camera. You think they have a picture with a script on the camera? Yeah, see, like this guy here is reading a script off the camera, but although it looks like he's reading the chat. I should look into this because it would be nice to be able to read your chat and look at the camera at the same time. But and this guy's reading a script here. Hold on, it's kind of hard for you guys to see. So you can see how there's a script. That's the camera, but this thing projects whatever you want in front of the camera, so you can keep looking at the camera, but you can read. You know, it's like when politicians when they give speeches do that. I don't know if I'd have the space for it though. I'm not going to get it right now, but I got to look in it. Again, you need a bunch of space for it, and I don't know if it's going to fit. Yeah, it says you can put the chat, any window you drag, you can drop into its screen, which is interesting. You guys see the idea, right? That could be me looking at your chat in the teleprompter. Oh, the other problem is, here's the other problem. I think are these people using webcams? Because I have like a real camera. So I don't even know if this works with my camera. I got to look into that. No, it does work with the webcam. You got to mount it on the webcam. See, it's that thing. See that? That's what you have to do. You literally mount it on the camera. Could work. No, I don't need it for agenda-free TV because it just is not. Agenda-free TV, I'm always looking in different places. Whereas this chat, I'm always looking at the chat. So I could just put the chat inside that. I could just project it and just be looking at the chat constantly. Sketchy Marmite is here. It's worth thinking about. I'm gonna like watch some reviews on it and see what people say. It's an interesting idea. It's a very interesting idea. Because I'm basically just reading the chat on these streams. I'll post a link to it in the I'll post. There's the Elgato link, and then I'll actually post an Amazon link too, in case anybody wants to look at it. But it's an interesting idea. It isn't cheap either, but that's not the point. I would just buy it if I wanted it. How does it work? It looks like a heavy thing to hang on a camera lens. I don't know how that works either. I got to look into everything. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Anyways, it's an interesting idea. It gets 4 stars on Amazon, which is not the greatest, but I haven't read the reviews, so I don't know. Oh, there's like a, yeah, you can actually get like, yeah, so you can get like mounts for it and stuff. Again, I'd have to look into the whole thing. I like the idea of it, but there's idea and then there's execution. Kinetic uses a vertically mounted side monitor for the chat. Well, the thing is that I can see the chat. It's not a question of seeing the chat. It's the difference between looking off camera and looking at the camera. It'd be pretty cool to see it as I'm looking at the camera. Yeah, you got to read. It's an interesting idea. I got to get into like, I got to go watch a bunch of reviews on it and stuff and see what people are saying. I feel like, Polly says Amazon reviews aren't great. I feel like it's something I looked into before and there was some sort of reason I thought it wouldn't work. But I may be wrong. But I do feel like it's something I have looked into. Oh, the Ringa donated a membership. I missed it. I was talking about the prompter. Thanks, Kay. The Ringa X gifted a membership. Thanks, Ringa X. I appreciate that. Give a membership to Hacksident. Paid it forward because he got one from Polly. Oh, I still need to listen to this. Daniel mentioned that Annie Cush had sent me a song. Annie, I have your song here. I just need to listen to it. I'll listen to it after the broadcast. I'm writing myself a note. I don't even know. It's weird with music being played. I got to look into like copyright and all that stuff for this stuff. But I will listen to it sitting in my inbox. I'll listen to it after the broadcast. Thanks for sending it. I'm writing myself a note. Stephen Baker says you can always send it back. Yeah, but again, let me look into it. Again, I do feel like I've looked into it and there's some reason I thought it was not going to really work well. I will put it on my to-do list to research the prompter. Anyways, we have something else I want to get to. AJ's going to be an uncle again. Congratulations, AJ. Rita W is here. Josh Gav is here. Josh, you can watch last night's stream and see how the spackle turned out. The lucky minute is here. All right, here's what's up next. Here is what is up next. Are you ready? Next topic, an important topic. So I went to sit outside in the backyard today because it's really nice out here. And I was sitting there and I was looking. There's a table out back that was here when I moved in. It was just there. It was left by the last people. And it's like a glass table, which is nice. Who knows how long it's been back there for? But it has an umbrella going through the middle. You know, one of those patio umbrellas. It goes through a hole in the table, and then there's a base. And that umbrella in the table's been just sitting out there for 2 years now, even in the winter. And the umbrella is broken. The umbrella is broken. And I was sitting there saying, like, you know, it's nice out here. I'd like to have an umbrella out here. Why don't I just replace the umbrella? And it's something I think I thought about last year. And then I don't know why, I just never really looked into it. And then all of a sudden I was like, wait a second, why am I not doing this? I could have an umbrella out here and sit out here when it's sunny. It's so wonderful. Why don't I just replace the umbrella? So I started thinking about that. Then I realized that like the current umbrella was like stuck to the base. So I was like, am I going to have to saw the umbrella off? Because it's like, it had like a wooden rod. But I managed to get the umbrella out of the base. So I took off the umbrella. That umbrella has been there years and years. It's broken. It has like a tear in it. It has this cord you pull up to get it up, but the cord is frayed and it doesn't go all the way up. And who knows how many years it's been just sitting there in that base. Oh my gosh. The water in the base has probably been there for years and years and years. But anyways, I managed to get the current umbrella off and the base off. So now I just have a table sitting out back with no umbrella. So I think I'm going to order an umbrella and a base because then I can go out there and it's lovely sitting out there, but it's too hot when it's sunny out during the day. So let me show you what it looks like out there. No, this base had water in it. There's different kinds of bases. This one was a water base. But the base is, I'm throwing out the base too. It's old. So let me show you. This is the before. So this is the table before I took the umbrella out. And let me show you what this looks like. So that's the table there. And by the way, I need to like clean the table and everything. It's just this nice glass table, but it was there when I moved in. But you see how the rod goes through the table? I had to separate this rod from the base. So again, this is broken. And I'm throwing out the umbrella and the base. The chairs just were here too. They just came with they were just sitting here. But the table's nice. I haven't even cleaned up the table. I'm gonna do a whole cleaning of the table. I'm gonna ask you guys about this stuff. But just to show you what it looks like now. See, that's what it looks like now. Hold on. So there's just a hole there. So I want to get an umbrella. Okay, the chairs I got to just clean up too. Hey, Pat W. It is a good spot to chill smoke, Steve, but it gets a bunch of sun during the summer. So now let me just say in advance, you are forbidden from ordering the umbrella or the base. No one is to order an umbrella or the base. If you try to buy an umbrella or a base from me, I'm going to return it. Because people get all mad if I talk about something and then somebody buys it. They get mad at me. So you're not allowed to buy it. I'm going to buy it. Pressure wash the whole spot? Well, I don't have a pressure washer. But so you see what I'm going to do. By the way, I don't know for sure. I measured that hole in the middle. It's like 1.5 inches. I'm assuming whatever umbrella I order will fit in there, but I don't know. I could do a stream out there, actually, as Joe said. Definitely. Does anyone? I tried to look up what the diameter is of umbrellas, not the diameter of the canopy, the diameter of the pole, and I can't find it anywhere. But I was wondering, is it just a standard width? Pat thinks it's standard. Ann says, be careful when you put the umbrella on the table, because you could break the tabletop. Yeah, it's a good point. Nanby says they're standard. Everybody's saying it's standard size. No, I'm not going to bother going to a store. I think I'm just going to order something on Amazon. I just want to order something. I'm not that picky. I kind of like the idea of just ordering one. So I was going to ask you, I'm going to show you guys what I'm thinking of. Yeah, I'm not going to go to some store or whatever when I can just order it online. I think I'm just going to order it online. I'd rather just do that. Gregory says 1.25 to 1.5. The one that was in there was 1.5 inches. Oh, I already measured the table. I measured the table. It's 48-inch diameter table. So I basically need like a 9-foot umbrella. Ann says I got mine on Amazon. Polly said I sent you the one I bought for outside. It's next to the table. All right, I'm going to look at that in a second. Oh, Google. Somebody found an article on Google. Oh, patioshoppers.com says the most common size umbrella pole is 1.5 inch in diameter. Well, that's good news because the pole that was in there was 1.5 inches. So I do know that a 1.5 inch pole will fit in that holder because that is a 1.5 inch pole and it was in there. Kellen L says, don't buy online, buy local, support your community. No, I'm doing what works for me, Kellen, and that's buying online. But thank you, Kellen. I appreciate it. Thank you also, Andrew Minkst. Yes, a diameter is twice the radius, Andrew. Thank you, Andrew Minkst, for your support, and Kellen. I'm going to show you guys what I'm thinking of. But before I do that, hang on a second here. Before I do that, Paulie sent me his. So Paulie's is, there's a kind that you put on the side of the table. That's different than what I'm going to get. But Paulie got one of those. Polly says, this is what I did since I don't have the table with the hole in it. That's nice, Polly. That's what Poly has. That looks good, Poly. Look at you. Look at you, Poly. Look at you. Look at Poly's lovely area back there. Nice, Poly. People like Poly's setup. Poly says the fence has been replaced. Oh, that one back there. It's nice. I don't have a barbecue. Poly might have a barbecue. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. First of all, to start, I always check Wirecutter. And I don't need something fancy, believe me. So I went to Wirecutter, and Wirecutter has an article. Best patio umbrella and stand from Wirecutter. So they have some recommendations. Now, the first one says, this is their choice, but this one is $240. And it was just like, I don't know. I was like, okay, I'm sure it's good. But then their budget pick from Amazon is 9 feet, and it's $50. It says it gets the job done, but don't expect it to last more than a few seasons. So I was thinking, oh, that's something. That is something. So I said, let's check on that one. And let me show you what that one is. Okay. It's called the Sunny Glade. Oh, Casey says that's the one we have. Well, you can tell me about it in a second. It's very popular on Amazon. I'm posting the link right now. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Okay, so that might be too cheap. Well, I don't know. I mean, look, again, it's basically going to be closed, except when I'm sitting out there, it's going to be closed. It's not going to be out there most of the year. I don't need it to be super nice. I was thinking of the beige one. I just need it to work. So this has a tilt feature, by the way. But it's just a basic thing. It says, and it also says 9-foot diameter, wide enough for your 42 to 54 inch round, square, rectangular table. My table is 48 inches round, so 9 feet is the right size. Has a crank function and push button tilt. It does have free returns. It's free returns, by the way, on Amazon. It's about $50. I was thinking of trying it. Yeah, I looked at the pictures and reviews. Hold on. See all photos. You know, I'm sure it's not the best thing ever. I'm pretty sure of that. But I just need something that's going to work. I just want something to block the sun. Even for just this year. Hey, Blissful Essence is not getting timely notifications. Please sign up for the Discord notifications. The mods can tell you about that. That's what you should do. Sign up for the Discord notifications. All right, let me ask you guys what your thoughts are on this. No, it doesn't come with a base. I'd have to buy a base. BZ is moderating too. Thanks, BZ. The beige might weather faster in the weather. I feel like the beige is probably best because it's the one out there was beige. It's kind of, I don't mind that it's neutral. There's a lot of reviews. I posted the link in the chat, but there's like 30,000 reviews. Again, 35,000 reviews. And also, I will say this: Wirecutter, I usually think does a pretty good job with their reviews. And they said the 55, what is it here? Budget pick. It said if you're looking for a light, serviceable option to use for only a few seasons in a backyard or an apartment balcony, our budget pick is this one. The umbrella easily fits into a reusable plastic sheath for easy protective storage, but it only comes with a 1-year warranty for both the frame and fabric. For the price, it's not a terrible gamble for a few years of shade. What are your guys' thoughts on all of this? Yeah, John says it might be replaced every few seasons, or whatever. The thing is, like, I can't guarantee how long. I'm planning on staying here for a while, but I'm renting. I don't know how long I'll be here for. It's not like I own this place, you know? So one of the viewers said they had that one. The Ringer says, my condo pool ones get destroyed every monsoon season because no one closes them since they're lazy. Nan B thinks it's perfect for what I want. Most of the time, it's not going to be open. It'll just be closed. The only time I'll open it is when I go out there to sit for a bit. That's it. The rest of the time, it's closed. Darren has 4 umbrellas. Great Googly says, I have that exact one. Its design is set up to malfunction. I wouldn't buy it. Can you say more, Great Googly? Can you say more about that? Casey has it. Yes, you can store it in the house, which is what I do. Whatever one I get, I'll store it inside during the winter. Casey says it's nice and sturdy. The fabric is thick. It looks a lot nicer and more expensive in person. So Casey, who owns it, says Casey likes it. If it's a he or she, I can't tell. K-A-S-E-A-Y could be either. But thank you, Casey. So Casey likes it. Jeremy has one with solar lights. You know, the original one they recommend is just super expensive. I just don't know if I'm ready for that. The top choice of Wirecutter is this one from Patio Living, which I'm sure is better, but it's for $240. So now, the other thing is I'll need to get a base. I need to get a base, and I don't know anything about bases. Does Wirecutter recommend a base? Here, they say Wirecutter, base. They say this one's, I'd rather get one from Amazon. Gosh, that one's $190. Best for large umbrellas. I'm not going to have a large umbrella. I'm not going to, and movable shade, I'm not going to move my umbrella around. I just need a basic base. I wonder how much bases cost. The old base, could you salvage it? No, it's kind of disgusting. I mean, it's a water base. Maybe I could use it. I feel like it's kind of disgusting. It's been there forever. Oh, no, I don't think I can. Here's why. Yeah, the old one, had like a piece that's screwed into it, and that piece seems like gone. I don't know. It just, the whole thing seemed kind of disgusting. So the one I have is like kind of like this. It's sort of like that. The one that was just sitting there. It's like this one. That's a. It's kind of like, that's like plastic. What goes in there? It says fillable. Designed to be used with a patio table. Filled with sand or gravel. Sand or gravel. Sand or gravel. The one I had had water in it. So I should put sand in it. That's what I should do. This one says sand or gravel. This is actually a popular one. But how about one of these other ones? Are they nicer? I know nothing about bases. Hey, our viewers who have these, what do you get? Viewers who have these. Some of our viewers have them. No, a human during the summer, I'm not gonna take it down every time. That'd be a pain to take it down every day. I'll just leave it out there every day. I'll take it down during the winter. Nan B has a water one. I don't even know. I know nothing about these. I mean, this one's a popular one too here. This is a Best Choice Products one. And this holds sand or water. Sand or water. Heavy duty plastic. Convenient design. That doesn't look too bad. Jeremy says, I would prefer a water one. This one takes water or sand. Up to 55 pounds or sand or 19 liters or water. Adjustable knob. Easy storage. Barbara says, we had water in ours at one time, and every time we took the umbrella out, some water would jump out, which was stinky and goes all over your feet. The thing is, if it's sand, does the sand get all like disgusting when it rains and stuff? I don't know. Nan B says, I can't lift the sand one, so that's why I like the water one, so I can empty it before storing. It has a stopper to let out the water. I'll have to read what people say about sand versus water. Now, what happened to this? Give me 1 second here. Hold on. Hang on. Dancing in the Sand says, any base you like is fine. It's the weight that's important. Make sure it's a heavy base. I have had a few of that type. Been in a home 30 plus years. It's fine for your needs. Just get a heavy base. Haas McKayfabe says, the prices are better than I would have thought, having no idea about patio umbrellas. Yeah, I didn't know how much a patio umbrella would cost. So, I mean, especially if that one that's like 52 works out, that'd be incredible. But you got to get a base too. I mean, I could try salvaging the base I have. It just seems kind of disgusting. It's had water in it out there for years. Who knows what's living in the base I had? Also, I think one of the pieces broke off. Running King said, and Josh Gav said that other umbrella looked nice for $50. Yeah, that's not a bad price. And again, it's free returns. I should try the cheaper umbrella because it's free returns. If it really stinks, I can just return it. There's no risk. Mary says, get a new one. Yeah, these bases, this one is 35. The other base I looked at was like 20 something. So I think at this point, and then you got to order sand, right? I'm looking online. Lowe's has an article about bases. A general rule of thumb, says Lowe's, is that the base weight should be at least 20 to 30 pounds for a 6 to 7 foot umbrella and 40 to 50 pounds for an umbrella 7.5 to 10 feet. That's what I would get. Plastic bases are hollow and filled with sand or water when in use. They're easy to transport empty, but are less durable and can dent or crack at any time. I don't really care about that. Concrete bases are the most durable. I'm not going to get a concrete base. Is sand heavier than water? Yes. I'm looking online. It says sand is heavier than water. People are all saying yes. Polly says only way to do sand is to get it locally. Do not order it. Could I order it from like Home Depot, Polly? Home Depot delivers stuff. Chucky's Chiclet says sand is much better. Also does not freeze in the cold weather. Joe says I have concrete bases. I have to use a dolly to move it. Get sand at Home Depot. Hang on, I'm going to look this up. Sledgehammer says, if keeping base in place, I would use sand. I don't even need that much sand, right? Home Depot has these bags of sand. I'm guessing you can just get them delivered. Polly says you might want to pick it up yourself. Well, we'll see. I'll have to see what it costs and everything. But I really want to do this. Because I think I'll really enjoy having an umbrella out there. Hang on a moment. Hang on, I'm going to take some more of your comments here. Give me 1 sec. Hang on a moment. Polly sent me the base he has. Polly says this is the base he has, which is this whole 230 pounds. That's quite a base, Polly. Polly's got like a deluxe base. But Poly has an overhanging umbrella. 3 options: water, sand, and wet sand. Yeah, my base has been sitting out there for years. I've never used it, but there was water in there, so it's probably been freezing every winter and expanding, as Christine said. Smokestee says, I have base envy. River sand, not beach sand, says John. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling this one. I'm kind of feeling that one. It's got a bunch of reviews, and it says 55 pounds. It looks pretty straightforward. You can put sand in it. Let me give you a link to this one. I'm kind of feeling maybe like that one. It's also free returns. If I don't like it, I can return it. Kind of feeling that one. Here, I'll post a link to that. One moment here. One moment. And on sale. I just posted a link so you can see that one. Yeah, this one says versatile base features a steel pipe that accommodates all market umbrellas, ideal for holding most 6 to 10 foot umbrellas with 1.5 inch to 1.9 inch pole diameters. Now, the thing is that other one, the actual umbrella I was thinking of getting, I couldn't figure out how wide the pole is. I assume it's a standard size. Lori S. says, Watson's pool store sells sand for the pool sand filters, and that would be just fine for the umbrella stand. It's what we use. Yeah, that's a good question. Nan B says, how do you pour the sand in? With a funnel? How do you pour the sand in? I mean, the hole is right here, but who's done that? How do you get the sand in the hole? Do you need a funnel? Do you need a funnel? Dallas Alice has one filled with water. No, guys, no one's allowed to buy this. No one is allowed to buy it. I am buying it for myself. If you buy it for me, I'm going to send it back to you. You've been warned. So don't buy it because it's going to get sent back to you. It's nice to ask about it, but I'm buying it myself. Somebody said the umbrella that I was looking at, it said the pole diameter was 1.9 inches. I didn't see that. I'll look it up, though. Where'd you find that? Yeah, I'll probably have to order a funnel. Nan B says, Amazon sells funnels that are large. It's worth it for me to do. So this one, where does it say 1.9 inch pole diameter? I didn't see this at all. I just posted a link again to the umbrella. I did not see it say 1.9 inch pole diameter. Does anyone know? Some of our viewers have it. They could maybe tell me. They could go measure. Scroll down where? Where? I see 9 foot diameter. I don't see where it says 1.9 inches. Rather than say scroll down, tell me exactly where it says it, because I don't see it. It's not in the dimensions. It's not this. That's wrong. I mean, that's just not where it lists it. Well, no one has specified in the chat where exactly it says it. Where does it say 40 millimeter pole diameter? Oh, there, right there. 40 millimeter pole diameter. Good eye, thank you. Okay, that's good. 40 millimeters is... Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Yes, 1.5. It's 1.57 inches. It is 1.57 inches. Perfect. That's fine. Powder coated aluminum pole, 40 millimeter diameter. Great. So I could order this base and try this. I just looked it up on Google. It said 40 millimeters is 1.57 inches. So I could order that base and I could order the umbrella and I would just need to get sand. And is there a kind of sand you get? Is there a specific kind of sand? Playground sand, coarse sand. Everybody's saying playground sand. Polly says playground sand. A lot of our viewers say playground sand. Get it from the beach? Well, that seems kind of ridiculous. Fine sand. Rick thinks it doesn't matter. What does Home Depot sell? Home Depot sells play sand. How much is that? I don't know that that's that heavy though. Oh, look, Home Depot, guys, look at this. Home Depot bestseller, 50 pounds of play sand. That's Home Depot bestseller. Is that the one to get? Ideal for building and molding, screened, washed, dried. People are saying yes. Seems like that would be. Waltham says the packaging has not changed in 40 years. No. I wouldn't order it. I wouldn't get it shipped. They might deliver it locally for free. I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up. But I could go pick some up. I could pick it up. John says it's washed, so no salt. Anyways, this seems pretty popular. Yeah, I know I'll need a funnel. So would I need more can I get away with one bag? I mean, 50 pounds is a lot. So if I was going to get, say, what was the base I was looking at? Like this base. This says 55-pound weight capacity. But, I mean, 50 pounds is a lot. I could try one bag and see if that does it. All right. Maybe one bag. And then how about a funnel? What kind of funnel? Amazon sells funnels, but the thing is you'd want kind of a big one. You'd want to kind of want a big one because the hole, actually you don't want it that big. I take it back because the hole on there is not going to be as big as this hole. I don't know how big that hole is there. I mean, it's not going to be huge though. Traction Relax says 50 pounds is plenty, but it's that, you get that's probably about 2 inches. Polly says you need to take at least 4 hours to shop for a funnel. Cut a plastic soda bottle up and use that. I could do that, but I don't have a plastic soda bottle here. Why not fill it with water? A sand is heavier than water, which is good. I guess I kind of like the idea of not having the water in there. Maybe I'm crazy, but most of the things I saw online recommended sand. Why not concrete? Because I don't want a big concrete thing back there. Also, you can't dump out the concrete. Polly says, do sand, I promise. Nan B says, sand is fine. Kay says, I've used rolled up construction paper for a funnel many times. My mom might have a funnel too. Yeah, I'll look up Home Depot and see what they sell. I mean, the thing is, I'm never going to use it. I'll just use it for this. It's good to have one, but just something cheap. This one's like $3. Super quick fill funnel. $3.48. Frequently bought together. This and sand. There's that one on the corner there, Flow Tool, quick fill funnel. I don't know if this one has too big a bottom. Well, I guess what I could do is I could just not order one from Amazon and then go over to Home Depot and get one when I'm there. Yeah, actually, Amazon, this is one that they also sell at, this one here, this flow tool funnel is the same one that's one of the ones that they sell also at Home Depot. Oh, they have this one. It's the same one. Oh, look at this. There's that one too. Wait, now I'm confused. Which one is it? That doesn't look bad. It says that's oil funnels. Oil funnels. All right, I'll have to look into the funnel issue. That's like the one that they sell at Home Depot. That one there. It looks like, see, Flow Tool Super Quick Fill Funnel, $348 at Home Depot, and this exact same one is $596 on Amazon. I don't know. I think that might be the one to get. Maybe this one here. I don't have plastic soda bottles. I don't drink soda. Maybe something like that. Seems like a pretty popular one. They also say that frequently bought together, play sand and those two flow tool funnels. See that at the bottom there? Those are the two I was just looking at. Leonette says you can buy the sand and the funnel online and pick up at your Home Depot. Sure. Not the one on the right. People think the one on the right is going to be too long, which very well might be right. I think I'm probably better off with the one on the left. I'll stream it. When I get all this stuff, I'll actually stream it in the back. I'll do a stream where we set up the umbrella. That could be exciting. That could be exciting. So we'll make a stream out of it. So I think, all right, so now let me ask you guys about the color of the umbrella. Guys, I'm replacing my patio umbrella, if you missed that part. Since I moved in here 2 years ago, there's been this broken patio umbrella sitting outside. And finally today, I suddenly got the realization that I should replace it so I can sit outside during the nice weather and have an umbrella. So I removed the umbrella today. This was broken. This one here is broken. I actually was able to, with a bunch of effort, get this out of the base. This has all been sitting here for years. I dumped that water out of the base. That base is disgusting. This is disgusting. And I still have this table. So I'm going to just use the table. Polly thinks blue. I don't think blue is going to go with the house. That's the thing. The house color is more of a greenish kind of thing, and so I don't think blue is going to work. I think it would stand out. So I was thinking of just getting beige because beige is what is there before, and beige did not bother me before, and it was there before. The one thing I wanna avoid is getting something which I hate. So given that that's been there like that and I never noticed it as a bad thing, I was thinking maybe just go with the beige again. I mean, I could actually see doing black, although black would get hot, wouldn't it? Don't you want to not have black? I mean, the blue could look nice, but I don't know that it goes with the place. The problem with green is it's probably a different shade of green than the house, and then it'll look bad. Because you never know how these look in person. Although there's photos of them, but I don't know. I was thinking maybe just the beige. No black, people are saying. Do not do black. Kay says the beige would be cooler. Ivan says beige is neutral and easy on the eye. Yeah, they do have a gray one too. That's like a green or something. Anyways. The beige is fine. Silver reflects sun. I think I'm just going to get the beige and be done with it. It'll be an experiment. It's $52, so it'll be an experiment, guys. I can return it if it's bad. I think this it's the one to get. Polly says the tannish or the beige looks best. No black. Tim says get a neutral color. I don't even know what a neutral color means. Hang on, let me read some more of the comments here. Gray, beige, or neutral, get what you like, says Dancing in the Sand. New Dragon is here. Hello, New Dragon. Pontius Pirate is here. ID0 is here, who says the sand I used was coarse. Schmez is here. Oxytropis is here. Get a lawn chair and a regular umbrella, then use the savings on Pabst Blue Ribbon or Natty Ice. It's so crazy, though. I was sitting out there today, and all of a sudden it hit me like I could be using this table. Because it's like the last week or so, it's been nice and been sunny out. And a couple times I've gone out there and I've been like, it's just too hot to sit out here. And all of a sudden it hit me like, why don't I just get another umbrella? Then I can use it. Why have I not done this in 2 years? Again, it's one of these things where you get used to what's going on around you. And then all of a sudden you realize like, no, I could change this. So I just had this realization today. I was like, why am I not doing this? That broken umbrella has been sitting there for 2 years. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's like my desk, as Waltham said, it's the same thing. And as soon as I thought of it, I was like, oh, I should have done this 2 years ago. I can't return the sand? No, but whatever. The sand costs like $7 or something. Yeah, as Raven says, it's $52 and it's returnable. So I think I'm going to do that. So the umbrella will be like $52. Here, beige 9 feet. Beige 9 feet. All right, I added that one to the cart. That's in my cart now. And then this one here. And then I just said, how about this base seems fine? What's the one out? The one that was on sale? Where is it here? This one, it looks kind of like the one I have. It has 5,500 reviews. Bottom rusted. Most of the reviews seem good. Right? There's that. So like all together will probably be $100 for the base, the sand, and the umbrella and the funnel, which will be cheap. Uh-oh. I can't. What is this here? Hang on a second here. I mean, am I missing something with the base? Is there some other better base I should be getting? I was looking at the bases here. I mean, I don't need a crazy big base because I'm not getting like a... remember, I don't have like Polly has. I'm not getting one of those umbrellas that actually like bends over across the top of the table. It's going to be sitting in a hole in the table. And it's only a 9-foot, it's a 9-foot umbrella. It's not bigger than that. So, and it seems like it's around the same price as these. You know, I do not need a 155-pound base. The Lowe's article said I needed something like, what, 40, 50 pounds? And that's the one I have there. So, right here. Nanby says the base is fine. Stein says get a different one, much fancier. Oh, sorry. This is supposed to be, my ringer's supposed to be off. My ringer's supposed to be off. Ringer's supposed to be off. Dallas Alice says that base works just fine. I had mine for 2 years. Is that the same? You have the same base? Yeah, guys, I don't want a really heavy base. People are saying metal or concrete. I'd rather be able to pour out the stuff if I want to move the base. Why do I want this really super heavy base that I can't move? I don't understand. Why are people suggesting that? Isn't it better if I get a base that I can pour the stuff out of? No? I'm not going to be looking at the base anyway. Does it matter? It's going to be sitting under the table. The table's not even really see-through. The previous base, which was filled with water, which was less heavy, was sitting there for 2 years and it never blew anywhere. There's literally a hole in the middle of the table. Rick thinks a pourable base is better. Sarah says, I wouldn't use a base? I think I'm just going with the standard one. I feel like the standard is better. Now, I do agree that water is probably easier to pour out. You know, there's a world in which I just fill it with water and see if that works all right. Although that's kind of hard, actually, because the place where I live, I don't even have like a hose. There's not even an outdoor water source. Don't overthink it, says Chris. A cocktail umbrella would be an upgrade. It's been sitting there broken there for 2 years. Exactly. I guess I kind of feel better not having water. Trax and Relax says standard base with sand is best. Alibaba says water gets gross quick. Plus the top lets in mosquitoes and they breed quick in there. That actually is a good point. Mosquitoes, the water thing seems like a weird idea to me in the summer here. Okay, I'm just going to do that base. I think that's fine. I'll just do that base. It seems like it's reasonable. It's like the one I have now. It seems pretty straightforward. Whatever. Water, sand filling. Holds most 6 to 10 foot umbrellas. I have a 9 foot with 1.5 to 1.9 inch pole diameters. The pole diameter, the one I'm getting, is 1.57 inches. It just seems like that's fine. All right, it'll do. Should I just order this? Should I just order these things right now? I have the 2 things in there. I have the umbrella in my cart, and I have the base in my cart. And then I looked at sand on Amazon. But it's incredibly expensive. I think Home Depot is probably the best for the sand. I'm going to do this, guys. I'm warning you. I'm going to order it right now. Polly says it'll make you dance more on the patio. Yeah, sand on Amazon is not going to happen. Okay, I'm going to order this right now. I'm going to order it on Amazon. It says that, guys, that they will both come on Sunday. I can get them both here on Sunday. All right, I'm about to do this. I'm about to place my order. So I got the base and I got the 9-foot beige umbrella. All right, I'm ordering it now. I just ordered it. It's $93. Fine, done. I just ordered it. So what I'm going to have to do is when it comes, I'll have to go to Home Depot and get the case is expected Monday. That's fine. But I'm going to go, I could even go sooner than that. I could go this weekend and go to Home Depot and grab a thing of sand and a funnel. I am really excited about this. Marissa says, congrats, Steve, proud owner, umbrella and base. I'm going to post a link to the 2 things I just bought. Thanks for your help. I am quite excited about this, though. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. But, I mean, I really do want to be able to go out there and sit when it's sunny out. By the way, it's supposed to be, my goal is next week, it's going to be really hot. So next week, get this, everyone. On Tuesday 91, Wednesday 96, Thursday 100, Friday 92. So if I can, what would be the best is if I could get this set up by Tuesday and then use it. That would be amazing. And I could even do a stream outside. Stream outside. How about that? April says it's going to be terrible here. April's in New York. What's the New York weather? Let's see here. The New York 10-day forecast is, I'm looking on Weather Channel and it says it's 93. Well, it's actually not even as bad as here next week. But it still says 87, 89, 93, 94. And the lows are all in the 70s. Actually, it says 93, 94, 91. Here, I think it's even warmer. At least on my phone, it said it was. You know what's weird? It's, hold on. I wonder if it's different on Weather Channel. Why is this not working? Yeah, it's supposed to be hotter here than in New York next week. Hotter where I am. April says, my Apple weather app says higher. Maybe it's right. I'm excited. I am excited. We could do we can do an outdoor umbrella setup stream. This could work out really well. I hope. Wow, thank you guys for the help with that. That's awesome. Oh, Mary sent me a picture of her umbrella. She said, I have one that will go through table, but I would worry about breaking table. Then she returned another one. The one that Mary has that she says she likes is this one. But that's different than mine because mine is just, it's not going through the table. I'm sorry, mine goes through the table. Anyways, Mary sent this in. Thank you, Mary, for sending that in. Yeah, if you don't have a table with a hole in it, you need to use something more like this. That table was just sitting here. It's a glass table. I got to go clean it. Hopefully I don't think anything's wrong with the table. It looked fine to me. It's still sitting there. It's sitting up. It has a hole in it. I think the table could look nice once I wipe it down. Yeah, Darren says that will be fun, but you can't get mad at the chat. No, it's not shattered. The glass is it's like a not see-through glass. See, it's the kind of glass. That's the pattern. Yeah, the glass. It seems like I don't know of anything wrong. There's no cracks in it that I can see. So I bet that would be an expensive thing. I bet if you bought a glass table, what would that be, a couple $100 or something like that? I don't know what what patio furniture costs these days. Leonette says, I have the same table, only a little smaller without the hole, and I got it secondhand. It lasts forever. William says it's tempered. It's a pretty heavy table. It seems like well built. Frosted glass. But yeah, we'll do that. So we're going to do a stream next week where I set up the umbrella and the umbrella and the base and the stand. And the umbrella the umbrella just goes right into the stand, right? Hey, Jen's Crunchy Vax is here. Right? So you basically I haven't done this before. Where's my stand here? Hang on. So basically what I'm going to do, if I have this right, I'm going to basically just put this into place under the table, or just next to the table, then fill it up with sand, and then put it right under that hole, and then put the umbrella through the hole, right? It's basically what I'm going to do, I guess. Because it just goes right in here. What could go wrong? Everybody's saying yes. It just slides into the hole. All right. Wow. You might have to unscrew the knob a little bit so it can fit, says Ivan. I can't show the router stand right now because the feature where I normally have the camera working on my phone doesn't work. So next stream I'll show that to you. For whatever reason, I can't use the router phone camera right now. It's not working. I don't know why. I tried doing it before. I just get a black screen when I do it. See, it's a black screen right now. I don't know why it's not showing. But we can do it next time. Oh, so I haven't had any dropped frames. I've had no dropped frames this broadcast. So one thing I did is I switched the latency on the broadcast to low rather than ultra low because I'm not using a hardwired internet connection. There has not been a problem tonight with pixelation, but so it's a little bit more delayed for how long it takes me to see your chat messages. It's a bit more delayed, but it's not as likely to pixelate. Now, if I do this and wave my arms around, are we going to get some pixelation again? Because there's been no pixelation so far, none, which is encouraging. There's been no pixelation at all this stream. Drop frame 0. So that's good. So I think between having the router higher up and changing the latency, it seems to be working fine. I like the lowest latency possible because I like to see your comments as fast as possible, but I have low latency. It's not regular latency, so it's better than no. But I would rather use ultra low latency, but then you get more pixelation. None tonight at all, says Raven. You know, when I ordered the umbrella in the base, I figured they'd ship them together. They said you can get the umbrella Saturday, but the base won't come until Sunday. So I figured I'll get them both shipped together. But now it says they divided it into 2 orders. And now I'm like, should I just have had them deliver the umbrella on Saturday? Because what if it's late and everything gets delayed? What do you think? Maybe I should just get the base. Then I'd have to cancel the order. But maybe I should get the umbrella the day earlier. What do you guys think? Should I cancel the order and order it again? You see the issue. It doesn't cost me any more to get it on Saturday rather than Sunday. But I just worry that the umbrella is going to get delayed, and I'll be like, I'm so stupid. I should have gotten the umbrella sooner rather than later. Do people understand my point here? NYC says, here we go again. No, they both have prime delivery, but I just figured I'd get them both delivered on the same day. But now I'm like, well, I think I'm going to cancel the order, guys. I hate to say it, but I think that's what's going to happen. I'm going to. Canceling orders can get complicated. No, I don't think so. Let me see though. How about edit order? Can I edit the order? Can I change? See, it's not letting me change. It says edit order or cancel order, but it won't let me change the delivery date. My point is, if something gets delayed, like if the umbrella gets delayed, I'd rather have it get here. I want to have everything get here as soon as possible. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm canceling the umbrella, and then I'm going to order it again. Trust me. I know what I'm doing, I think. All right, that order has been canceled. That order has been canceled. Now I'm going to order it again. No, I think I'm going to go with, I looked at the gray umbrella. I think I like the, I don't know about the gray. The gray is kind of iffy to me. I think the beige is the safest choice. So I'm going to go with that one. Okay, I just did it. It's ordered. The umbrella has been reordered. The umbrella has been reordered, and it's getting here on Saturday, and the base will get here on Sunday. So that's what I did. What I did is I have ordered the umbrella and the base. And the base is getting here Sunday, and the umbrella is getting here Saturday. And then if the umbrella happens to be a day late, which who knows could happen, which does happen with Amazon sometimes, then it doesn't hold up the whole project. I'll feel better about it. Okay, so that's done. Wonderful. Whew. Jen's Crunchy Vaccines can't go wrong with beige. Yeah, so Darren, I actually am going to try to go get the sand. See, my thinking is that maybe I can grab the sand on Saturday. Am I going to be home this weekend? I'll be in and out, but it'll be fine. The 9 feet is the diameter of the canopy. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how this goes. It's going to be a big project. Man, I just really want to be able to sit outside. Now, the one other thing, which we really didn't talk about, is, so I had read that you want a size of umbrella at least twice the size of the sitting area. So I have a 4-foot table. That would mean an 8-foot umbrella. I went with 9 feet. But am I going to sit there and say, I wish I had a 10-foot umbrella? That's the other problem. Oh, thanks, Leonette, for your support. Thanks, Leonette. Ivan says 15-foot umbrella. Yeah, I can return it. I'm on a site that says BBQ Guys, and BBQ Guys says for a 48-inch table, you should get a 7.5 to 8-foot umbrella and a 40 to 60-pound base. All right, so mine would be bigger than that. Patio Productions says for a table 38 to 48 inches, you should get an umbrella 9 to 11 feet. Your umbrella should typically extend over your dining table by 2 feet on each side. If you have a 4-foot rounded table, this means you need an umbrella that measures 8 feet in diameter. So those two sites suggest that a 9-foot umbrella is fine. I just don't want to be sitting there saying, oh, I wish the umbrella, I'm getting part of the sun on me because my umbrella is not big enough. I looked this up earlier today. There's probably a disadvantage to getting a bigger umbrella. Polly says no one ever gets a 10-foot umbrella. Oh, that's another point, is that the recommended umbrella, what I got, that the wire cutter recommendation does not come in 10 feet. Kay, the one I got does have a tilt function on it. So that I didn't even think about the tilt function. What's the deal with this thing? Is you're saying it just gives you more coverage? It gives you more coverage because you can tilt it down toward the sun? I don't even know. I'm sure I'll understand when I actually use it. Sun angle. It will block out the sun. 9 feet seemed like a reasonable size. It seemed like the common size. Yeah, so Dancing in the Sand says 10 feet is really big, too big for that table. Right, I didn't want to get one that was too big. V-Dog says tilt never works. Smoke Steve, it's great for, says tilt is great for mornings and evenings when the sun is at a lower angle. I'm going to be so excited if this works. I mean, it should work. But guys, again, it's so stupid. I was out the last week, I was twice out in the backyard saying, oh, it's so lovely out here, but it's just too hot. And all of a sudden it just hit me. Why don't I just get another umbrella? So stupid. Polly thinks I'm going to be fine with the 9. I'm going to love it. I mean, it really is stupid. So I'm hoping this works. This is a really big deal. I'm quite excited. Going to go to Home Depot, get a thing of sand. Nan says, I have tilt umbrellas at my pool. Love them. I'm not convinced it's going to work until I actually have it here and set up, though. Joe says, I'm excited for you. Let me say thanks to our mods for being here again. I really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Thank you guys for your helping me go through all of that stuff. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of your input on it. You really helped me. Shweddy says I should order that inflatable pool. Lano 211 came by. Hey, Lano. Lancelot says it's going to take off like a parachute. Well, I'm going to close it when I'm not using it. By the way, I don't even know how this works. I should have watched the video. Here's the video from the one I bought. Okay, it says Sunny Glade, patio umbrella. Okay, you put that in there. We'll have to figure that out. So it has a crank. Okay, so you crank it up. And then how do you, when you take it down, is there like a little thing that goes around it or something? There's a wind vent? Push button tilt. Oh, I see. All right. There's another video here. Crank design. I like the crank design. Water resistant. So it has the tilt, you gotta, when you initially get it, UV resistant. Hey, it's UV resistant. So when you initially get it, Polly says it should have a Velcro strap. When you initially get it, you got to figure out which way you want to tilt it, right? Because it doesn't rotate. It's going to tilt one way or the other. So basically, you got to figure out which 2 ways you want to be tilting it. Yes? Anyone? Yeah, Pepe says, oh no, Velcro. Based on latitude. Yes, you can turn it in the base. Polly says you can spin it. How do you spin it? You mean you just turn it around in the base? You're saying you spin the pole? Hey, Joe's Crayons is here. I mean, I'm much more likely to use it later in the day than earlier in the day. The base has the clamp to turn the whole unit in the base? No, but I know what people are saying. People are saying that, the sun's going to be lower at early and late. So I already can figure out which way I'd want to, the basic idea. Oh my gosh, this is going to be such a big change. This will be such a big change. Guys, you know how excited I am. You ain't getting my, says Google SunCalc. It'll give you a map that you can plug into your address and it will show you which direction the sun travels above your home. Dancing in the Sand says, while the base is loosened, you can turn the umbrella and tighten up the base. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's great. Man, this is going to be a huge thing. Nine-foot umbrella. All right, so we have that coming up. Oh, by the way, gigantify an emote. Oh, Oxytropus did gigantify an emote. I missed this. Thanks, Oxytropus. So there's this new thing on Twitch. Wow, that's kind of neat. There's a new thing on Twitch where someone can it's called power-ups, where you can like this was 30 bits to get the emote bigger. I'll actually show you guys. I missed it. Thanks, Oxytropus. Oh, I didn't even see it. You guys in the Twitch chat, if you go up a little in the Twitch chat, you can see it. I'm actually going to show you guys right now. Oh, I feel bad though. I owe Oxytropus a thank you. I don't think Oxytropus is still there. I'm going to message Oxytropus because I feel bad now. Let's see here. Thanks for the gigantify emoji power up. Just saw it. Hang on. Oops. One moment. One moment here. One moment here. I had a bunch of things I wanted to talk about tonight. We're not going to get to all of it. One moment here. What is going on here? Hang on one more moment. It's getting all weird. Why is this being so weird? Oh, hold on. It's a whole thing. I can't send this right now. Hold on. Can I do it this way? I'm sorry. I was just trying to send Octitropis a simple message, and it's all a whole complex thing to do. That's all I was trying to do. Can I do it this way? Can I do it on my phone? Maybe. Let's see. Let's try it this way. See all activity. There we go. I want to show you guys the supersized emoji too. It's a whole new thing. Where is it? Can I not go back that far? I hate it. So annoying. I'm going to write myself a note. I'll send a message to Octitropis after. I just have to deal with this later. So complex, and it shouldn't be. Guys, let me show you this right now. Hold on. Is this going to work? Where is there? Okay, let's try to do this. There. See, it says Octitropis. Octitropis is the viewer, and Octitropis did a power up so that emoji would be huge. It's a very big emoji. It's way bigger than the normal emoji. They just started this thing on Twitch called power ups. It'd be like on YouTube if you could like pay 30 cents to make your emoji super big. Well, thank you again to Octitropis. I feel so bad. I feel so bad that I didn't see it when it happened. Ridley 1 is here. Waltham thinks it's a nice feature. But it's called Power Ups on Twitch. I just heard about it today. So for those of you who watch other Twitch channels, maybe some of you are big Twitch viewers and you watch gamers or whatever. See, it says Power Ups, unleash special effects with bits. You can add text effects to help your messages stand out. Let me mute this and play this for you. So imagine if you're on YouTube, you can kind of like do things to the super chat. Lancelon says, I've been seeing those. Ulan says, that's cool. And then there's also this thing where you can trigger an on-screen celebration with bits. This is just for Twitch. I don't even know how this works. So you pick an emote and you celebrate, and what happens? Does it go crazy? Ooh. It does that for everyone? That seems kind of dangerous. Then you could just get in the way of the person's broadcast. All right, and then this is gigantifying emote. That's the one we just saw. And you choose which emote you want. And then it gets all gigantic. Hold on. There it is. Okay. They said they're going to add more power-ups along the way to keep things interesting. Anyways, there's power-ups. Just letting people know. I had never seen one before until Octitropis used it. You ain't getting my, you don't have to be all negative. I was going to thank the mods again. Really appreciate Sarah's here. BZ is here. Raven Riley, K-Body. Thank you. Wow, that is going to be so fun, guys. Umbrella is going to be amazing. Umbrella stream. Apparently, some people who were watching Chef Mario Cooks just came on over for a minute. Hello, Chef Mario Cooks fans. BZ's moderating, K's moderating, Raven Riley. All right, what else? I want to talk about something else. Oh, let me see what the chat summary is right now. The AI chat summary. It didn't come up for me anymore. I thought the AI chat summary on YouTube came up every time you clicked out of the chat and said show chat, and I don't see it right now. Lori says you should get a mosquito net for your umbrella. A mosquito net? JA is modding too. I guess the AI chat isn't working right now. Cynthia's glad we moved on from Spackle. Hey, that Spackle was awesome. Oh, I have an update for you guys about Rolling Stone. I'm going to mention that. Jimmy says maybe AI goes to bed at 10 p.m. So they do sell mosquito nets for umbrellas. Look at this. Look at this. Can you guys believe this? Amazon sells mosquito nets that go over the umbrella. Oh my gosh. That's interesting. Look at that. Who knew? They're like 20 bucks. 20, 30 bucks. I never knew. Does anyone have one of these? They don't have the best ratings, a lot of them. 4 stars, 3.5 stars, 4 stars. I don't know how well they work. I am noticing a lack of great ratings. I just never knew people had these things. What are the bad reviews? Like here's one from Best Choice Products. What are the bad reviews on these? Size not accurate. It's okay. The netting catches quickly, so it has little nicks in it. The zipper material catches easily, not bad for the price. Damaged. Well, that's not really about the design, though. The netting got caught in the rose bushes. It's interesting. It's interesting. That is an interesting thing to know they have those. Do not trust reviews that are automated. No, I think you can read through, and some of them sound certainly written by humans. I write reviews. I'm not automated. Randy J says it's a good idea, really. Joe says, I barbecue plot. I have one of those nets. It's great for me. Alibaba says, mine got holes quick. The cat ruined it a couple times, and I fixed it. Mine had the magnetic close entrance. Remember in Orlando, I had that magnetic thing that I would keep my patio door open in Orlando all day to get the fresh air, but I didn't want bugs coming in. So I had the I had that netting, that net over it. And how did it work? Didn't it work that if you walked through it, it automatically spread and then it came back and it, right? That's what it was? Misha told me about that. But it, like you just walk through and it opens up and then it closes behind you. Kay says she just put one up. I didn't even know those existed until I moved to Orlando. I don't really have an issue. I don't really have a need for one where I live now, but I get, is that the idea with those mosquito nets for the umbrellas? Is that you? I don't know. April says that was a fun stream. Pretty crazy stream. Yeah, that was the Magzo. If you want to watch that stream, just go to the channel and look up. I think you look up Magzo. Yeah, Magzo magnetic screen door installation and review. Man, that was how many years ago? I did like that patio though. This was man. That was pandemic. That was pandemic era. That was December 12th, 2020. December 12th, 2020. So no vaccines yet. And I had just moved to Orlando. My hair was very long and unkempt. There we go. I'll post a link to the video. I do miss that patio though. Ben says you're making me feel old. Yeah, that was 3.5 years. 3.5 years ago. 3.5 years ago. Polly says no one got upset on that stream. Yeah, that was a bit of an issue. Dancing in the Sand says my sister has that. It has magnets. Geez, I mean, the time really flies by. That does not seem long ago. That was 3.5 years ago. I remember moving to Orlando like it was yesterday. 3.5 years ago. Crazy. Just crazy. Ivan says, long hair, don't care. Jeff Hulk Kemp came by. Hey, Caesar Day is here. The year my brother told me to cut my hair. Was that my mom who told me that? I don't know. That would have been a long time ago, though. That hasn't happened for a while. Jeez. Oh, I wanted to give you guys an update on the Rolling Stone. Why did I move to Florida? Just because it was the pandemic and I was isolating and I always wanted to maybe try Florida out. And I was in Atlanta, so I said, let's go to Florida. Joe's Cran says, I was in Orlando one time to go to Disney Hotel and Nickelodeon Suites Resort Hotel. Very nice. Dallas Alice got a base. She got a base that she filled with water, and she said it withstood 100 hurricane force winds. Oh, Dallas Alice, I don't even know if she's still around, but she sent me a picture too. I didn't even see it till now. This is from Dallas Alice. Where is it here? She said, I got this from Amazon water-filled base. Where is it? Oh, there's the umbrella right there, I guess. Water-filled base stood up to hurricane force winds a couple weeks ago. Nice yard. Why was it not Atlanta? I was originally there basically for work, but I was there for a couple years. All right, here is the update. Here is the update. Oh, Dallas Alice is here. Thanks, Dallas Alice, for sending in the photos. It looks like a nice yard there. Here's the update on the whole Rolling Stone situation. So last time I talked about this, how Rolling Stone, how years and years and years ago, over 20 years ago, I bought a cheap lifetime subscription to Rolling Stone. And Rolling Stone recently sent out notifications to every lifetime subscriber. And it said, if you're a lifetime subscriber, you will no longer get the print issue. And you have to get it online. Now, they didn't say they were getting rid of the print issues. They just said if you're a lifetime subscriber, you no longer get the print issue, which just seemed crazy. And then there's like a post on Reddit about this with over 33,000 likes with the person complaining about it. And it's ridiculous. So what happened is I said, I think I told you I'm going to call the number and see if I can request it. So I called the number. And I said, like, hey, I'm calling about this. First of all, clearly the customer service has a 212 number, but to me, clearly it was not in this country. From the way it sounded and the accent of the person I was talking to, all signs pointed to them using customer service like many people do in some other country. That being said, So I did not feel like it was going to be a very promising phone call. However, we pixelated a little bit. I don't know, why did we pixelate that? For the first time, we pixelated a little bit. That's the first time in the whole broadcast. Sorry about that. Yep, that's the first time. We've been on for, over 2 hours with no pixelation. Was I even really, it's probably because I held up this thing, right? It's because of the movement. It's always when I'm moving around. Again, the point, I'm going to try to do it where I can get a hard connection in here, hardwired connection in here, but for now I got to do it like this. So it's been pretty good though. Didn't do it when I held up the card right there. So Polly says it was really short. So I called the number and I said, hey, I'm calling about this thing I got that says I won't be receiving any more print issues. And then the person originally said to me, like, yes, that is what's going on. You will not receive any more print issues. That is what. So the person basically repeated it back to me, which really sounded unpromising. And so just because I was like, well, he's going to say no, but I'll ask. I was like, really? Like, is there really no way to even like request it or anything like that? And then he was like, oh, well, we do have a way that you can request still receiving the print issue. Hold on a moment, and I will put in that request for you. And then he came back like 2 minutes later and said, okay, I've submitted your request to keep receiving the print issue. And I think it's going to work because he said like some other customer had called and it worked for the other customer. So I don't know if it's going to work, but he did put in the request, which he did not initially tell me that I could do. So what I'm wondering, I don't know if this is going to work. We were speculating when we talked about this last stream as to whether this might be some kind of way for them to, is there some kind of way for them to kind of cull. Yeah, I saw it pixelated again. Guys, don't worry about the pixelation. I'm not really going to worry about it. You don't, unless it's a huge deal, don't even mention it. All right? It's not, if it's a big deal and it's like wrecking the broadcast, let me know. But otherwise, don't worry about it. Because there's nothing I can do about it at all. There's literally nothing I can do about it at the moment. I'm aware of the issue, but only let me know in the chat if it's like a really big and annoying. If it's not big and annoying, then don't worry about it. Because it just gets in the way. I'm trying to like talk to you guys, and then I just see that in the chat. So if it's a really big deal, let me know. But if it's a little bit, don't bother letting me know. Okay? Anyways. So you can let me know if it's a big deal. If it's not a big deal, just let it go. Because I'm aware of it. So I appreciate you letting me know. But again, there's literally nothing I can do about it right now. So it's possible that this whole thing is them like saying like, well, maybe some people don't want anymore. Maybe people don't live at the same place anymore. Maybe some people aren't even alive anymore. So let's send out these cards and let's only send the print issues to the people who request it. So I'm wondering if that's what they're doing. What they should have done is at least told people you can request it, because they didn't do that. They didn't say that at all. They said you're not getting it. And then when I first called, they didn't say anything about requesting it. So it's kind of this sneaky thing they're doing. But I'll let you guys know. I'll keep an eye out and see if I keep getting it. They said they put in the request for me. I bet a lot of people don't even call them on the phone, honestly. I bet a lot of people just give up. By the way, I read an article about this which said that because since the original offer came out, since the original lifetime subscriptions were purchased, the company has since been sold. And the article suggested that the new owners are not bound by that agreement that the old owners entered to with the customers, for whatever that's worth. Hannakin says, obviously they don't want people to request it. I think you're right about that. Also, I think personally that if they're doing this now, that very soon they're just going to stop with the print issue altogether. That's what I think is going to happen. Polly says, my only magazine I get is my college alumni magazine. I think, Polly, that's one of two magazines I get, that and Rolling Stone. Those are the only two. Yeah, I'm guessing that is a cost issue. Or a cost-cutting measure. I don't know when the first one would come. I honestly don't know when the first one would come. So I'll keep you guys posted. I got to wait long enough to like see if it comes. Sensory Overload, I don't even remember the Rolling Stone covers. I mean, they used to be pretty cool like back in the day, like 20 years ago. The most recent ones, I don't really find them overly memorable. I don't really, the magazine I used to read a lot more closely when I first subscribed to it. Now I kind of just go through them pretty fast. As I said last time, I kind of save them up. Then if I have a cold or something or the flu and I'm sitting there one night, I'll just go through all of them at once. Jen's Crunchy Vac says, so embarrassing, I still love People magazine. Yeah, I do miss them. Serge Deb says, sad that newspapers and magazines are not printed and delivered anymore. I do miss reading the stuff on paper, although one thing I don't miss is when I would get stuff, when I had a lot of stuff lying around, I would feel like guilt if I didn't read it all and felt pressure to read it, get it out of the way. But it's easier to just leave it and ignore it if it's online. So I will keep you guys updated on the Rolling Stone, whether I keep getting the print issues after they requested it for me. Okay, so you're up to date on that. Got some rude users, rude viewers. I did used to read Mad Magazine when I was younger, when I was growing up. Kiwi had asked earlier, I just saw this, Kiwi NZ, I don't know if Kiwi's still watching. How could I get the chat, if I got a teleprompter thing, how could I get the combined chat up on in the teleprompter? Well, there's only two platforms for this stream on Lookner, and I have a program which combines both of the chats to one window. So I can see both chats in one window. I don't know if Kiwi is still there. It's just part of a service I use. There might be a bunch of these things. Okay. Do I want to mention anything else? Is there anything else I want to quickly mention? I'm not going to get anything big right now. I'm going to mention one last thing tonight. Yeah, so this thing, the thing I'm talking about is more of a thing for creators. It's not, I don't believe it's something where you can just combine chats on your own as a viewer. Did anybody watch the basketball game last night, by the way? I have a hot take. On the basketball game for those who watched it. I watched some of it on the treadmill after the fact because we did a stream last night. But I went for a quick run after and watched some of it on the treadmill. Hey, Waltz in the Woods came by. Yeah, Waltham said I was watching a man install a mirror. Mark said I did. No one's going to understand my take on it. My take is that when Luka Doncic fouled out at the end of the game, Dallas was actually better off because his defense was so bad. That's my hot take. See, this is why I don't like having to set the latency. I like to set latency as low as possible so there's as little as delay as possible between when I say something and you respond and I see your messages. But if I set the latency too low, I think you're going to get more pixelation. Hey, Don Coe is here. Shells is here. Mike M is here. Don asked about food. I'm going to do one more thing on this stream. We're going to do one more thing. This was a productive stream, though. New Dragons, did you say, do I collect Rolling Stones? No, I don't save them. I recycle them when I'm done with them. 1010 said, as I predicted, Rolling Stone had low bar for continuing the print issues. Sounds like they were doing house cleaning. So the last thing I'm going to mention on this stream is grape nuts. I used to eat grape nuts a bunch, and I haven't had them in years. And I was like, you know what? I should give grape nuts another chance. Why did I give up on grape nuts? So I was wondering if any of you have eaten grape nuts lately. Because it's like a pretty healthy cereal. I was trying to remember, like, did it like hurt my teeth because they were so crunchy? Yeah, I know. Sarah said the sugar is why. And so I get that, but like I usually have like either a bowl of wheat Chex or a bowl of Kashi cereal with raisins. And it didn't seem like the grape nuts had any more than the Kashi with raisins. That's my point. So like it wouldn't be my like healthy cereal. It'd be like if I want a snack that maybe has a bit of sugar in it, cereal. Because I have been having the Kashi with fruit in it. By the way, the Kashi is going. We're going to talk about Kashi next time, but it's all the Kashi cereals like gone now. All the ones that I like, they've stopped making them, basically. But well, especially the one I really liked with the raisin. But I've been feeling like I want a bowl of grape nuts lately. Triple Quad says I'd rather eat fruit. Kylor 11 says I eat honey bunches of oats with almonds. Jan says they're hard on your tummy. Are they hard on your tummy? I don't know. I just gave up on them, and I feel like maybe they'd be nice to have. It's whole grain. They sound like overprocessed junk food. No, Wheat Chex is whole grain. Kashi is like basically they're like wheat squares. Yeah, Google. These are not the worst cereals, believe me. Google Wheat Chex and Kashi. Kashi Simply Raisin. It's basically wheat squares with raisins in it. Not a lot of, it's not a lot better than a lot of cereals. Normally in the morning, I just have a bowl of Cheerios. Serge Deb does not like grape nuts. Mary says, only have it when I made grape nut custard pudding. They're filling. I agree with Randy J. They are filling. Loveheart says they're bad for your teeth. Rick says, I like grape nuts. I just let it sit a few minutes before eating. That makes sense. Kay used to love them. I don't know. It just felt like, Rick says there's nothing wrong with them. I just felt like it's not the worst thing to have them once in a while, and maybe I should have them around for a change. Hannah uses them to make veggie burgers. Dallas only eats breakfast twice a year. She does intermittent fasting. Triple Quad says they're not so bad if you let them absorb the milk for a few minutes. I was just thinking it might, once in a while, it's not the worst thing to have. I usually have like a bowl of Cheerios in the morning. It has no sugar in it, basically. And then sometimes, at night I've been having like some Kashi wheat squares with raisins. But maybe I should, the Kashi berry I don't like as much as the raisin one. We'll talk about that next time, but the raisin one's gone. The raisin one's gone, unfortunately. That was my favorite. Yeah, Darren, I did look up the raisin, the nutrition facts of grape nuts. And it wasn't more sugar than the Kashi was. Anyways, I'll let you guys know. I might get a box of grape nuts. It's not like it's a big deal. I don't know what a box costs, like $5 or something like that. But I may, hey, David Spivak is here. Hey, David. I may get a box of grape nuts and then report to you about what I think of them. Maybe my issue with them is that I maybe ate too many of them, because it's like when you pour it in the bowl, because they're so small, they're kind of dense in the bowl. So like a little goes a long way. There's not a lot of air in between the different pieces of grape nuts in the bowl. And then I feel like maybe I'm tempted to eat too many of them because I want to fill up the bowl a certain amount. But a normal bowl size of grape nuts is like 2 bowls of some other cereal. Maybe that's why. Maybe I'm worried I'll eat too many of them. Nan B says, so good with very cold skim milk. Don hasn't had cereal in 7 years. Nan B says, use a cup. Sound like a rabbit. Anyways, I'll let you know. I'll let you guys know what happens. I use skim milk. Triple Quad says they expand with liquid. It's actually not a bad emergency food. Like if I'm streaming and I need to have something kind of quick, and I just want to, I'm like starving. Grape nuts isn't a bad thing to have around. I feel like that'll go a long way. I could just pour a bowl and have it, go eat it, and come back and have had something substantial. Carl Fault says, my uncle ate cereal with apple juice. Anyways. All right, well, I'll keep you posted on that as well. I think we're getting to that time. It's been an eventful stream. I can't eat sugar cereal anymore, though. I just can't do it. I wish I could. Kylor says, I saw a study that said reduced fat milk makes you more fatter than whole milk because when they remove the fat, they remove the enzymes that help break down the fat. I don't know. Look, it just seems to me that I know that there's less saturated fat in my skim milk than whole milk. That I can tell you. Food Network has an article saying skim milk has 83 calories and 8 grams of fat per cup. Sorry, skim milk has 83 calories and 8 grams of protein. But skim milk has 83 calories per cup, while full fat milk contains 149 calories. But some people find the taste and mouthfeel of full fat milk to be much more satisfying. Yeah, so there's definitely fewer calories in skim milk. But you decide for you what you want. Yeah, some people don't like it. I grew up on skim milk, so I actually don't like whole milk. I find it too kind of rich. I feel like I'm eating a dessert or something. Triple Quad says, there's always something to worry about, isn't there? XNV says, you could make your floating heat on your donate button rotate if you wanted it to look more like Bill Nye. I don't even know what that means. Floating heat on my donate button? What does that mean? Is this a Twitch thing? I have no idea. Oh, floating head on your donate button. I see. Not floating heat. Floating head. Oh, I see. Thank you, XNV. Guys, it's time. We're getting to that time. I really appreciate you joining me tonight. I'm really excited about our big umbrella stream coming up. I ordered an umbrella base for the backyard table tonight, thanks to you guys. And I got to go get some sand and a funnel. But this is very exciting. And again, the umbrella is supposed to come on Saturday, and the umbrella Saturday, base on Sunday. I hope maybe I can go grab sand and have it ready for Sunday. Who knows, if the base comes early on Sunday, we could do a stream on Sunday where I assemble it on Sunday. That's not unrealistic. So I really should try to get the sand and the funnel before Sunday. That'd be amazing. Wow. Annie, I'll have to check out your song. Megan says it'll be so exciting. I'm very excited. All right, guys. I think I'm going to wrap up this live stream, but this has been fun. This has been really fun and helpful. Fun and helpful and inspiring. You inspire me to get an umbrella. So thank you for watching. Not that much pixelation tonight. That's good. And we'll do I will do a setup stream. When I get the stuff, we'll do a stream from outside. I assume it'll work out there. And we'll do a setup stream. Hey, thanks so much for being here, and a big thanks to our moderators, BZ, Sarah, K Body, J.A., Raven Riley, all of our mods who've been here tonight. You know, David Green was there. Big Ball of Yarn. Regina George, the wall was great. Regina George, go watch the end of the stream last night. I put up Spackle and it looks great. You can hardly tell anything's wrong. So Regina George, go watch the stream and look at the end of the stream. It's even better it even looks better now than it did at the end of the stream. It's kind of dried out more. Well, at some point I'll take another picture of it and I'll show you guys what it looks like. But go look at the end of the stream. Didn't I show it to you guys anyway earlier? Look. There it is, right there. From a distance, you can't even tell anything's wrong, really. Oops, sorry, that's there. Here, there. There you go. A lot better than it was. Okay. Thank you to all of our moderators. Thank you so much to all of you guys for tuning in. Ulan says pretty good. Gas on the Brain, Janice, Rick Hoppy, Kinetic, Waltham, Randy J, Serge, Deb, PZ Papa Zulu, Nan B, Joe B, Megatron, Kinetic, Cynthia, Rick Hoppy, Lunali, Syria, Polly, April Coco, Dallas Alice, Regina George, Triple Quad, Shweddy, Don Co, Darren Markley, Barbara Crossley. Okay, sign up for the Discord notifications. John sent me a candelabra. Hey guys, John got a candelabra. Wonder if I can show this to you. This is John, our moderator John, his new candelabra. I guess it is. Is that what it is, John? Very nice. A candelabra, it's a decorative piece that holds multiple candles. That's how Wayfair describes it. Yeah, you know, it has a candle hole inside it. No, sorry, I'm sorry. I'm a bunch of candle holes inside it. I'll show you guys. Look. Here, look. There it is, right here. There. See, now you can see it. It's kind of cool. Put all the candles in there. There you go. BZ was mining too. Hopefully I remember to say that. Dior was here. John Attard, thanks for being here. Good crowd tonight. Don Co, Carl Fault. All right, so wrapping this up. Really looking forward to Monday, maybe even Sunday, if everything comes on time and I can get everything on time. Getting that umbrella up. John says it is slag milk glass in the candelabra. So thank you, and NYC Urbanista. Thank you guys for being here. Oh, thanks also, really appreciate it. Thanks to for the donations, Paulie, Andrew Minkst, Kellen L, and Leonette in the Ringa. Very nice of you. Thank you. And all of our members, thank you. The one and only, thanks for being here. All right, we're playing the theme song. Case has played the theme song. Time to play the theme song. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Lookner channel on X. Sign up for Lookner channel or follow Lookner channel on X and sign up for the notifications on Discord. Lookner channel on X. Why is that? There you go. What's going on? Something else is on. There we go. Okay. All right, guys, that is it. Waltham, Cynthia, Jimmy ZNJ, Dr. McRib, everybody else. Thanks for watching. Oh, thanks to Oxytropis for your support and Matt Ma Florida for your support on Twitch as well. New Dragons, thanks for being here too. That's it, guys. We will see you very, very soon.